You know, usually when we're talking to the Radicals, it's Tim DeMille who is here and kind of who I was expected, but we do a little bit better. We get someone who's actually out on the field a little bit more right now, and that's Pat Schreiwise, who is joining us from the Madison Radicals. And Pat, thanks for being here, and if you could, talk about this game you guys had the past weekend against the Wind Chill. Back in first place, big win, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was huge for us. So it clinches a home playoff game for us coming up on August 12th, which is great. We need to close out the rest of the season still. Our defense played awesome last night and took us up 6-1 early in the game, and we just rode that lead out throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, you mentioned the defense. The defense has been amazing. You guys set a record last week, gave up only 13 goals last week or in this past game. Why is the defense clicking in so much right now at this part of the season?
You know, we were a little bit off at the beginning of the season, and I think we all just recognized that and started putting in the work and just came out as a team and have started playing full games, which is really big. So.
Yeah, it was amazing to actually see that you guys had 2 losses. One was actually at home, which almost never happens over at Breese Stevens Field. You know, Breese Stevens is kind of a home field advantage for you guys, isn't it? You guys are drawing some good crowds.
Yeah, we had, I think, a little over 1,400 last night, which is great, and we've been cracking that 1,000 mark pretty consistently at our home games throughout the season, if the weather's nice.
Yeah, exactly.
That helps.
Yeah, but it's been really good support. You know, a lot of people have been asking me, hey, ask the guys about Marquise Mason, and Mason played with the Badgers on the football team. How has he been doing his first year of doing this? How has he made that transition? This is a different sport.
Yeah, it is, and he's doing really well. He's learning really fast. He's picking up the sport really well, and he brings a mentality to our team, which is really nice. You know, coming from those organized, that D1 sport, and bringing that mentality to us, and it's really awesome to have that. So.
Very cool, yeah, and hopefully that's going to translate even more for you guys going forward. Let's talk about the rest of the way. Home stretch coming up for you guys. Who are you guys facing off again? What are the big games that are left?
Well, we got Chicago coming up next weekend, I believe, and then later in the month we have Family Day on July 23rd against, I'm trying to remember who.
Is it Pittsburgh?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Pittsburgh's always a big game. I know you guys have a bit of a rivalry with them, so that's always cool. So you get the guaranteed playoff game, which you know, I'm sure we'll be there covering that one, all that kind of good stuff. You guys can make it this year to Montreal. That's where the finals are going to be held. Talk about like what kind of incentive that is to make it to such a cool city.
Well, it's really awesome. We got to go to Toronto in 2014, I believe, and that was really cool. And we just want to go back and have that experience again as a team. And Montreal's a whole different city. They draw really big crowds there. Everybody's really into it. Justin Trudeau is into it. There's been pictures of him with Royale jerseys on Twitter, which is awesome. So we would love to be able to be there that weekend.
Excellent stuff. Hopefully you guys will make it. I'm sure you guys got a pretty good chance at that. Thanks for joining us, man. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks.
A special thank you to Conan Automotive in Stoughton for supporting local athletics.